So guys, we're going to finish off episode 94 with our indie news as usual. It's WrestleMania weekend. We got a lot of shit to talk about, so we're going to start right now. And I'm going to start it off Ring of Honor with results. Super Card of Honor was on April the 1st. Dallas was hopping with wrestling this weekend. Hey! Super Card of Honor, we had a pre-show match where the Pretty Boy Killers defeated P-Dog, Mike Posey, and Raphael King. We had Bobby Fish defeat Christopher Daniels with a ankle lock grapevine. Roderick Strong with Stokely Hathaway defeated Moose without Stokely Hathaway with 3 jumping knees, and then Bobby Fish actually chased Strong from the ring. So apparently Bobby Fish still has issues with Roderick Strong. Dalton Castle defeated Frankie Kazarian, Joey DeDiego, Cheeseburger, Dunham Dijak, Adam Page with a bangerang on Cheeseburger.
Woo!
Kyle O'Reilly defeated Matt Sydal via submission, his cross arm breaker. Solo Darling and Mandy Leon defeated Amber Gallows and Deonna Purrazzo with dual submissions. Darling with a guillotine choke on Purrazzo, and Leon had a neck hang choke on Gallows. Adam Cole defeated ACH with a brainbuster onto the knee, which was said to be a great match. War Machine and Briscoes defeated the All-Night Express, Silas Young, and Beer City Bruiser when Mark Briscoe pins Bruiser with a froggy bow. Jay Lethal retained the ROH World title over Lio Rush with Lethal Injection, but then was challenged by the returning Colt Boom Boom Cabana, saying that he's had a lot of options to come back to ROH, and he's always turned them down, but he's finally come back because the ROH title has always eluded him in his career. So he is going after that. And then in the main event, we had the Young Bucks defeat the Motor City Machine Guns via the Meltzer Driver on Sabin. The Addiction came out and jumped the Bucks. Briscoes made the save and super kicked to save everyone. Super kicked Daniels, and the Young Bucks thanked everyone for coming to the show. And that was Super Card of Honor. Moving on to Kevin Hawk with a whole shit ton of more results.
I do, because like he just said, there was so many shows happening in Dallas.
A lot of stuff going on.
Dallas.
Dallas is the place to be.
Dallas, Texas.
Tejas.
Yeah.
That's how you say it in Spanish.
So, we're going to start off with also on the 1st, also Friday. We had CZW, Welcome to the Combat Zone. This was the first of many shows to be aired on iPay-per-view by the World Wrestling Network Live.
Oh, wow. This was the More Than Mania, huh?
Yeah. Unfortunately, on almost all of the results that I get from WWN live shows this weekend, as you're saying, there was a lot of issues with the streaming. With the fact, and then they were streaming like 5 or 6 shows over the weekend.
Yeah.
And so
you think they would have got their shit together?
You need to make sure, if you're going to stream that many shows over the weekend, yeah, make sure you have everything like ready and like troubleshooted already.
Yeah.
But yeah, we start with the CZW. Welcome to the Combat Zone. We had Shane Strickland win a 6-way scramble against AR Fox, Joey Janela, Desmond Xavier, Ricochet, and Trevor Lee. We had Andy Dalton defeat Chris Marvel, said to be like a 3-minute squash match. Right. Brittany Blake defeated Veda Scott. Joe Gacy defeated Tim Donst with an ending that didn't make sense. Dave Christ defeated David Starr. Cherry Bomb defeated Jessica Havoc with a roll-up. Sami Callihan defeated Bull James with a roll-up. The Gulax and Chuck Taylor defeated the Nation of Intoxication in a 6-man eliminations tables match.
Wow. Off the tables.
And then in a no-ropes barbed wire death match with barbed wire boards, Matt Tremont successfully defended the CZW Championship against Masada.
Well, alright.
Yeah, the show didn't end up ending until well after midnight, which was another complaint. The fact that it started late, and then the intermission to get the barbed wire ropes on took over a half hour.
CZW not running so well, and not getting some praise this weekend.
Yeah, but also on 4/1, that's the first. That's also Friday. We had Evolve 58, also coming from Dallas earlier that day, I believe. Yes. We had the team of Johnny Gargano and Drew Galloway defeat the Premier Athlete brand to retain the Evolve Tag Team Championships. We had Timothy Thatcher and Matt Riddle fighting for the Evolve Championship, which ended in some sort of a no contest when Timothy Thatcher appeared to have his arm injured during the match. No word on whether that was worked or whether that was a legit injury. But yeah, not a good finish, they said, because it was so clustery and that it didn't seem to make sense.
I mean, maybe if it was like legit,
if it was a legit injury, yes.
They were just trying to work around it, maybe.
Either way, the way they no contested it out said that only few people had positive things to say about the end of the match. That it made any kind of sense. Marty Scurll defeated Fred Yehi. Sami Callihan defeated Ethan Page. T.J. Perkins defeated Ricochet. Zack Sabre Jr. defeated Will Ospreay. And the team of Catch Points, Drew Gulak and Tracy Williams, defeated Chris Hero and Tommy End.
Alright.
And that happened all on Friday. But let's talk about Saturday, Mania Eve.
Yeah, lots more stuff going on.
Lots and lots and lots and lots.
And lots.
And lots. And let's start with going in chronological order. We had Evolve 59 with a special noon start time coming to you from Dallas, Texas, of all places.
Oh,
go figure. Yeah. In the opening match, we had Catch Points, Drew Gulak and Tracy Williams defeat Johnny Gargano and Drew Galloway to become the new Evolve Tag Team Champions. Chris Hero defeated Fred Yehi. Sami Callihan defeated Tony Nese. Ethan Page defeated Darby Allin, some guy I've never heard of before. Tommy End defeated T.J. Perkins. Matt Riddle defeated Zack Sabre Jr. Marty Scurll defeated Timothy Thatcher. And Ricochet defeated Will Ospreay.
Probably a fantastic match.
And then, on the East Coast, from the Chikara Wrestle Factory, we had Phone Home from
Chikara.
And we had the first round matchups of the Tag World Grand Prix.
Yeah.
We had the Colony defeat the Block Party.
Yes.
So excited.
Already starting good.
I know you don't like those guys. And then Officer Warren Barksdale was defeated by Juan Francisco de Coronado.
I can't be mad because I don't really know the other guy. Well, no, I am mad. You should have beat that other guy.
Next match in the Tag World Grand Prix, the Devastation Corporation defeated the Punk Rock All-Stars.
Alright.
It said that during at one point, one of the Punk Rock All-Stars was thrown out of the Wrestle Factory into traffic.
Whoa, that's scary.
We had Los Ice Creams defeat the Sea Stars to advance to the second round. We had Icarus defeat Wani in a one-on-one match. And then we had the Portal facing replacement team, the Tabernacta team. That ends up going to a double countout on the outside. Crowd seemed very displeased with the result. Bryce restarts the match, and Osirian Portal pick up the victory to move on to round 2, which will happen at Disc later at 7 p.m.
But we ain't there yet.
But we're not there yet because we're back in Dallas.
Oh.
And now it's 4 p.m. go time for my first surprise result.
Surprise!
Shimmer 80.
Oh, shit.
The tournament for the Heart of Shimmer Championship.
Oh, shit.
I know I mentioned this a couple weeks back that they're going to bring in a new championship.
Yeah.
But I didn't tell you when it was going to happen. And it's happening. WrestleMania Weekend. Mind blown. First round, we had cheerleader Melissa defeat Leva Bates. We had Candice LeRae defeat Cherry Bomb. We had Nicole Savoy defeat Lufisto. Kimber Lee defeated Jessica Havoc. Heidi Lovelace defeats Veda Scott. And Nicole Matthews defeats Mary Dobson. In the second round, Candice LeRae upset victory over cheerleader Melissa. We had Nicole Savoy defeat Kimber Lee. And Heidi Lovelace defeat former Shimmer champion Nicole Matthews. That's a feather in her cap.
Yeah.
And in the main event, the Heart of Shimmer Championship, a triple threat elimination match. Nicole Savoy eliminated both Candice LeRae, and Heidi Lovelace in that order to become the first ever Heart of Shimmer champion. Good on you.
Those are two top-notch ladies that you're eliminating for that title there. So
yeah,
congratulations.
Then moving back over to the East Coast, this time in Providence, Rhode Island. At 7 p.m., we had Beyond Wrestling Presents Territorial Pissings. We started off with the Matt Taven talk show that I mentioned.
Oh, yeah,
was going to happen. I think it's called Between the Sheets. It is of a sexual nature. His first guests on were, no surprise, no shocker here, Matt Taven's good friends, Mike Bennett and Maria Kanellis.
Makes sense.
And they were interrupted by Jaka and EYFBO.
Oh.
Then we opened up with Matt Cross, M-Dog 20, Son of Havoc, if you will, taking on and defeating Travis Air Gordon. Ryan Gallione defeated Jordan Grace in an intergender match. The Beaver Boys defeated The Hoods. Cold Steel Chuck O'Neal defeats Sugar D. The Crusade for Change defeats the Hooligans and the Viking War Party in a 5-on-5 tag team match. EYFBO bests the Hit Squad in a 2 out of 3 falls tag match.
Nice.
Jaka defeats Mike Bennett. And in the main event, Chris Dickinson defeats Brian Fury.
Good card.
Also happening at 7 p.m. on the East Coast comes from our pals over at Chikara. We had Disc, the second half of the Tag World Grand Prix, plus a few other matches.
Yeah.
We had the Colony advance over Los Ice Cream.
Yeah!
We had the Devastation Corporation advance over the Osirian Portal.
I don't totally hate the Devastation Corporation right now because they got rid of the 2 people that I don't like.
Yeah.
So, but they did beat the Portal, so fuck you.
Thunder Frog successfully retained the Young Lions Cup Championship over Arctic Rescue Ant. The team of Nightmare Warriors and Battleborn defeated the Arcane Horde in Atomicos action. Hull Wicked post-match ends up using the Eye of Tyr, of which he took from Jakob Hammermeyer. After Jakob Hammermeyer tried to use it on Hull Wicked and Frightmare.
Right. And
Hull Wicked used it on someone who was at ringside, Ultra Mantis Black. And Ultra Mantis Black was led out of the arena area by Hull Wicked and Frightmare after using the phrase, "Take me home."
Uh-oh.
Eerie stuff. Shinron defeated Mr. Touchdown via disqualification after Mr. Touchdown was a little aggressive with the referee. And in the finals of the Tag World Grand Prix, your winners are the Devastation Corporation. Now, because of winning the tournament, that gets them 3 points.
Yeah.
They're in contention to get the tag titles right back.
True.
But then we had an encore match where Dasher Hatfield defeated Pinky Sanchez.
Hey. It's a good encore.
It is. I like it. But then we go back to Dallas, Texas.
Getting real tired going back to Dallas. It's a lot of jumping around we're doing.
Not one,
What?
but 2 mystery results.
What?
Yeah. Because at 8 p.m., we had both World Wrestling Network Live's Super Show, Mercury Rising, and the WrestleCon Super Show.
Oh, yeah. There's an interesting...
Yeah, there's an interesting little tidbit tie-in between these 2 shows because both Chris Hero, Zack Sabre Jr., Sami Callihan, Marty Scurll, I think,
yes.
Will Ospreay, and anybody else?
I think it was just those.
Yeah, those 5 guys competed on both of these shows that were running simultaneously.
Yes. Wrap that around your head. That's insane.
It's crazy. I mean, I know they're in the same city.
Right.
But, you know, these 5 or 6 guys all competing on 2 shows running simultaneously. It's a weird concept to wrap around in my head. But we're going to start with Mercury Rising, where we had Chris Hero defeat Zack Sabre Jr., Drew Gulak defeat Fred Yehi, Hot Sauce Tracy Williams defeated Matt Riddle, Ethan Page defeats Tony Nese, TaylorMade defeats Nicole Matthews to retain the Shine Championship. Caleb Conley defeated Gary J, Jason Cade, and Maxwell Chicago to retain the Full Impact Pro Championship. Timothy Thatcher defeated Sami Callihan to retain the Evolve Championship. And in the main event, Johnny Gargano, TJP, aka TJ Perkins, and Kota Ibushi defeated Will Ospreay, Tommy N, and Marty Scurll.
Alright.
Then at the WrestleCon Super Show, we had Pentagon Jr. defeat Sami Callihan. Marty Scurll defeat Will Ospreay. Colt Cabana and Chuck Taylor defeated Man Scout Jake Manning and Zane Riley. We had Tessa Blanchard, along with her father, Tully Blanchard, defeat Crazy Mary Dobson, who was in action earlier during Shimmer. We had Octagon Jr., Drago, and Aerostar defeat Jack Evans, Extreme Tiger, and Bestia 666. We had Team Jarrett, Jeff Jarrett, Sanjay Dutt, Brian Myers, Luke Hawx, and Jessica Havoc defeat
Team Global Force,
Team Joey, Joey Ryan, Candice LeRae, Shane Strickland, Matt Stryker, and Tommy Dreamer.
Other than Tommy Dreamer, it's like Team Global Force versus Team Lucha Underground.
Yeah. Then we had Matt Hardy defeat Lance Storm. We had Matt Sydal, Ricochet, and Rey Mysterio Jr.
That's a fantastic team.
Defeat Brian Cage, Chris Hero, and Zack Sabre Jr.
Holy shit.
And in the main event, we had Jeff Hardy defeat Abyss, Trevor Lee, Andrew Everett, AR Fox, and Pentagon Jr., who was also in the opening match of the show.
Yeah, I did see a face-off picture between Pentagon and Jeff Hardy. So, maybe they're building something.
So, that all happened.
It's a lot of stuff.
On the same day.
Yeah. Those last two shows at the same freaking time.
Yeah. And you gotta think, like, also the Chikara show and Beyond shows both started at 7 were running into the same time frame, too. So there's like 4 wrestling shows all happening simultaneously from promotions that we were covering.
That's insane.
Blows my mindsickles. But we're not done there.
No, we're not done.
Because he's got... He's... That's like in the way. He's got Ring of Honor TV results.
So there's a time in the ring down there, and if you don't want to be spoiled for this coming week's ROH on Comet,
then hot tag over to that time.
Ah, that's good. that's yeah. Hot tag it now because here we go. We opened up. Okay, we had a tag team match between Red Dragon taking on Gato and Okada. Yeah. So the big thing in this match is that Kyle O'Reilly had cauliflower ear. Like they had said that he was like draining his ear. He had drained his ear like 2 or 3 times prior to the match, and it was still just like fucking huge. It was pretty gnarly. So that was like a point of that was a point that Okada and Gato kept going at. But Red Dragon did pick up the win. O'Reilly hits Axe and Smash on Okada, and then Gato gets hit with Chasing the Dragon. We had Adam Cole defeat Kushida after stopping the back handspring with a super kick to the back of the head, and then hitting the Brainbuster neckbreaker. And this is something I wanted to mention because this is a promo you need to know. As most people know, if you've been watching...
That should be like a segment on a show. Promo that you need to know. Yeah.
This one's specifically for you because, for those of you that don't know, next week on ROH, we get the first ever ROH TV Fight Without Honor between Dalton Castle and Silas Young.
Planet Peacock!
So Dalton Castle comes on, and he starts talking to Silas. He's like, there's so many things I could use. I could use a colander, or I could fill up your pants with brine shrimp and put you in a tank with a narwhal. He doesn't know how long he has on this planet, but with the time he has, he's gonna get weird. Yes, fill his pants with brine shrimp and put him in a tank with a narwhal.
Well, there's nothing narwhals like to eat more than a pants full of brine shrimp.
Specifically, Silas Young?
No, just anybody's.
Oh, just anybody.
Pants.
Okay.
Filled with brine shrimp.
I was like, I couldn't not write that down. Like, that's something you needed to know specifically, and now you know it, if you're still watching this part. And then in the main event, we had that's not necessarily a dream tag team match because it's happened before, but it was still cool. We had the Machine Guns defeat the Addiction. We had
X Division.
Christopher Daniels ended up taking the fall, getting hit with a reverse neckbreaker top rope splash combo from the Machine Guns. Then we had the Addiction did a post-match beatdown on the Guns, who were saved by Seidel and Kushida, who were then taken out by the Young Bucks, and then it just turns into like this massive tag team brawl. Everything is just going nuts at this point. So I'm pretty sure we're looking at an 8-man tag team match here pretty soon. So we'll probably see Seidel, Kushida, and the Machine Guns taking on the Young Bucks and the Addiction.
Wow.
Which would be a fucking fantastic match.
X Division, New Japan.
So next week for ROH, you can expect the following 3 matches. We have ACH taking on Kenny Omega. We have RPG Vice getting their tag team shot against War Machine. And then, of course, the main event, Dalton Castle versus Silas Young in a fight without honor.
Not an episode of Ring of Honor TV to miss.
Yeah.
Because all 3 of those, I think, are guaranteed to be kind of rocket buster matches.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good show for sure next week on ROH. That is it for ROH. Now I want to hit one quick news story before we get into the upcoming shows.
What do you got? Tell me.
Because
news on that.
it ties in with indie news, but we've been talking about the WWE Global Cruiserweight Open.
Yeah.
And so it was officially announced over the weekend that not only will Evolve have matches for the spots, but we'll also have it was Progress, Rev Pro. Was it Rev Pro?
Progress and Rev Pro.
Yeah. So we have 3 really well-known indie promotions all having qualifying matches for the.
And they announced 7 people.
Yeah, I don't remember. Let's see. Actually, I said that to you. I'll find that real quick. Yeah, and if you checked out our NXT results, Kota Ibushi was at TakeOver.
Yeah.
So wondering possibly if they're going to be having him involved. Here are the guys that have been announced: Rich Swann, Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano, along with Zack Sabre Jr., Noam Dar, Ho-Ho Lun, and Akira Tozawa.
Yeah, and another thing that was just recently announced is that WWE's NXT promotion has officially signed Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa.
So that's huge for WWE. This is huge for the indie scene, that a lot of these guys are going to be getting, even if it's not a person that wins, they're still going to be getting TV time on WWE programming.
Yeah.
So this is huge for all of these guys.
Like, these people, indie stars or not, contracted by WWE or not, are going to be forever cemented on the WWE network.
Yeah. So this is big, making waves. Looking forward to that. That's something I don't usually like the summer, but that's something to look forward to. That is it for news. Kevin Hawk, what do we got coming up next week?
We got a couple upcoming shows.
You don't seem to like them too much because you're sleepy.
I'm tired. It's been a big weekend. I just had to cover 8 shows on one day.
This is true. It's true.
But yeah, on the 8th, we've got AIW Absolute Intense Wrestling coming to you from Cleveland with Forgot About Dre. Booker T will be at this show. In what?
We have no idea why.
I have no idea. It doesn't say.
Maybe he's scouting talent for Reality of Wrestling.
Yeah. Or maybe scouting talent for the Cruiserweight Open.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but we got a couple matches announced. We got Facade versus Joey Janela. We got a triple threat match between Rex Brody, Grado, and Space Monkey.
What the fuck?
That should be interesting. We've got a tag team match of Raymond Rowe and Ethan Page versus Tim Donst and Josh Prohibition.
Wow.
We've got Jerry defending the Intense title against BJ Whitmer, Alex Daniels, Britt Baker, Frankie Flynn, and Joshua Singh. And we're going to have another grudge match between Jock Sampson and Dick Justice. There's sure going to be more matches to be announced later in the week. And I'm sorry I can't get them to you, but we only do one indie news per week.
So we'll have more results.
More results than there are predetermined matches that I'm giving you.
All the more reason to watch next week.
Also a little bit of extra news on the side.
Oh. They've
already started announcing members for their annual JT Lightning Invitational Tournament.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and interesting to note that the second person they announced was former WWF superstar Dan the Beast Severn.
Yeah. I mean, sure.
Why not? And then on the 9th, Combat Zone Wrestling is presenting their 15th annual Best of the Best tournament.
Yeah.
Names that CZW have confirmed for the tournament will be Desmond Xavier, Dave Christ, Lio Rush, Joey Janela, David Starr, Jonathan Gresham, Ryan Gallione, Anthony Henry, Ethan Page, Ricky Shane Page, Shane Strickland, and the winner of the Ultimate Opportunity 6-pack scramble between Tony Nese, Ethan Case, Aaron Williams, Brittany Blake, Jason Cade, and Chip Day.
You know what? I'm even going to jump back to news because Lio Rush officially signed an ROH contract over the weekend as well.
So that's everything.
A lot of
That's
stuff.
it. Sorry if your ears are missing now because I talked them off.
Yeah. And
if you were able to keep out all of those results straight and not have like if you didn't get lost at all, kudos.
Awesome job.
Kudos to you.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, don't forget to like and comment and subscribe.
Yeah, especially comment because there's some links down there. Other than our links are in every single video we do.
Our links are everywhere.
Weird. Our links are in every single video we do, but the most important links in this video are the ones connected to the people we just got done talking about.
Yeah, all the promotions that we blab about week in and week out on this independent news have links to their websites and potentially Facebooks and Twitters and whatever he puts in there.
Well, it's all their websites down there, but you can get to all that extra stuff through their websites. That's like the hub.
All the websites are down below our crap.
No, they're above our crap.
They're above our crap.
Yeah, because that's
good.
They're the important
That's
ones.
good, because I don't want them under the crap.
The main point being, we want to add more to that list.
Oh, we do?
We do. Because
so comment.
Yeah.
On the video. Comment on the video. Well, comment on the video. Ow. Comment on the video. Give us links to YouTube videos, Facebook pages, Twitter handles, anything, websites about your favorite local promotions or favorite promotions in general that we don't cover. Yeah. Something like Rev Pro, something like St. Louis Anarchy. Whatever, if you like it and you want us to speak about it,
Pro Wrestling Syndicate?
Put it down there. Tell us, hey, start covering these guys' shows. Give us the links. Give us a good reason to, and we will start covering them. And when we do, we'll make sure to give you a special shout out for being the one to bring them to our attention.
We will indeed. And if you want to get caught up on all of our stuff, you got those links down there. But most importantly, especially this week, you got that playlist over there. With this video, there is officially 7 videos in that playlist.
There is.
Because this has been a big week. We had the Raw review. We had the midweek wrap-up. We had the SmackDown rundown. We had NXT predictions and results. We had WrestleMania predictions and this indie news. Lots of stuff coming up. And join us tomorrow.
That's what my head would look like with 2 extra fingers.
Yeah. Join us tomorrow because tomorrow we will have not only our Raw review, but our WrestleMania review as well.
Yeah, because WrestleMania is happening.
Yeah, we still gotta go. We gotta go watch that, and then we got all next week with what the fallout of WrestleMania is gonna be.
Yeah, with Shane is in charge of Raw.
Yeah,
if Triple H retains the title or not.
Who the Divas champion is.
Yeah, who's gonna be the Divas champion.
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff.
All sorts of shit.
Yeah. I hope Kevin Owens keeps on to that Intercontinental title because I voted for him.
Yeah.
So
but you'll have to find out next week, technically.
Well, it'll be tomorrow.
You'll have to find out tomorrow.
Yeah.
when the results
Yeah.
come up in our review.
That'll be video number 1 in episode 95.
Alongside Thomas Wolf.
Yes,
Thomas joining us.
Yeah, he'll be here for both videos there.
Yeah, and just show up, just watch it, be our friends. Keep liking, keep commenting, keep subscribing. Subscribing. You don't really have to keep subscribing because if you do
subscribe once and then just stay there.
Yeah.
Cool.
If you want, you can unsubscribe and keep resubscribing. But as long as you end on
really throws me off when those numbers change on YouTube.
But you gotta make sure you end on subscribe.
Yes. Always have that button clicked. And thanks for watching again. And we'll see you at whatever video you decide to watch next.
I really hope Alex Riley isn't in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
Fuck Alex Riley.
Yeah, right? I'd even prefer if, like, Shaquille O'Neal ended up in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Not like that has any chance of happening.
What if Tatanka's there?
That's funny. He's old now.